Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new vlog. It's now the evening actually, and I'm just in the mood to do a little bit of filming with my evening. Sorry about my hair, it's looking a little bit crazy. I'm going to wash this in a little bit. In fact, I'm going to have a little bit of a pamper evening. That is very much in order, I think. I rubbed all my makeup under here, so I'm looking a little bit smoky-eyed, and not in a good way. Right now, wearing my Holland Cooper, the cashmere jumper. I'm just obsessed with these. It just shows how cold it's been today. A little bit more chilly today. The sun hasn't quite come out, and so I'm back in my perfect cashmeres. Although these are so lightweight, I can wear them any day, but still I was like, perfect day to throw on some cashmere to make myself feel a little bit more cozy. So a few things to update you on, because it feels like, so in the last video we went to look for a brand new car. First of all, we went to Louis Vuitton cruise show, had a fabulous time. That's in that vlog if you've missed it. We also went to buy a brand new car from Range Rover, and in honesty, by the time that we uploaded that video, it was all too late to add in the actual car that we did actually choose. The one that we chose wasn't actually in the vlog, it was another one. We were there for about 3 hours. It's like a 3-hour thing. The one we ended up choosing in the end actually was one that was in the showroom, and let's just say we brought it home today. So in that vlog I was like, we're gonna have to wait a year for it because the wait time right now is over a year to buy a Defender. But we just happened to go in on the day when there was like one in the showroom that was perfect, and we loved it, and so we brought it home today. We literally just did a couple of things to it, like put some privacy glass on it, put a little cover over the exterior wheel on the back. What else did we do? We just put like a little aluminium plate on another bit. So they did that in a couple of days, and then we brought it home. So we are absolutely thrilled to bits. We are now the proud owners of a brand new Defender, and we love it. So we went earlier to pick that up. So we've got it. And so that means that technically we don't really have any room, unfortunately, to keep the beautiful Range Rover loan that we have, that we've been using. But do you know, I'm so grateful for that loan, because not only did it make us fall more in love with Range Rover as a brand, but it also, we got to try out a lot of the new technology in the new Range Rover, and that technology is also in the new Defender. It means that this new car that we have, we know how to use it because it's almost the same as the new Range Rover is. So we're thrilled to bits, and it's just nice to try out the big Range Rover for so long, and we're so grateful to the Range Rover team, and now we own our own. So they did their job. They turned us into massive Range Rover fans, and yeah, we're thrilled to bits with it. I'll be able to show you like the interior and whatnot, but we've gone, oh, I haven't told you, so we've gone for a green. We have a green, lovely green car, and we absolutely love it. We saw the Defender, it just felt very Alex, especially. Very kind of rugged and cool, and we liked that it was quite a nice juxtaposition between our Porsche as well. So we've got this really slick Porsche, fully electric, and now we also have the Defender, kind of bigger, longer country journeys, and then we can flick between the two. So yeah, so we're now a 2-car household, I suppose, like the majority of households, I suppose, in England. Yeah, we're very proud, and we feel very lucky to own the cars we do. We're just really excited about it. So that's the first update. Second update is this. We bought the coffee machine of dreams. This is a Lamzoco. This is a Nordic linear mini. So this was very much, I have to give a shout out here to Josie and Charlie. This was very much on their recommendation. Anytime I went to Josie and Charlie made us coffees that were out of this world, and we just loved the coffee that it made. And I just happened to look on the Lamzoco website, and this was a limited edition version, and I was like, if I'm gonna buy one, that's the one I should buy, because it matches the kitchen. I mean, call me a bit basic, but it's nice when everything matches with the rest of your kitchen, I suppose, doesn't it? So yeah, we got it, and we're thrilled with it. We only got it 2 days ago. We're still learning and mastering it, because it's a really in-depth piece of kit. It's for anyone that really loves their coffee, which we do. And you know, if we had a lot of coffee shops around us, if we lived in central London or central Manchester and we had a lot of coffee shops around us, then we'd probably just go out for coffees. We really would. So if you're in a quite populated area and you can get a coffee from somewhere, then yeah, this isn't for you. But we don't live in an area that's surrounded by loads of amazing coffee shops, unfortunately. And so we brought the coffee to us, and we've massively treated ourselves here. But I'm so thrilled. This is it. It's in this super deep navy blue, light maple wood with chrome finishes, and it is an absolute beauty. I'm so happy with her. Like I said, it's like a limited edition version. You can get this in a number of different colours, but I just love the blue. The blue was amazing, and I saw there were only 2 left in stock, and so I had to buy it pretty swiftly. But we're just waiting on a coffee grinder as well at the moment, and also a knock box so you can like knock the coffee out, because it comes obviously with the with these cool little contraptions that you obviously put the coffee in, and it's like you're a proper little barista. So slight upgrade. Right, on to the next thing. So Alex has left his stuff in here. I don't think he realises. So this used to be Alex's room that he would have. This is where he had, you know, his TV, Xbox, all of his guitars. It was kind of like Alex's room. I like to call it Alex's playroom. However, I don't know if I've mentioned, or have I? Maybe I mentioned a little bit. We are converting this room into an office, an actual office. And I know, yes, I have told you, because I remember saying before, this is going to be like the 3rd room we've tried to create an office in now. But this is the most obvious one. This is the one we should have done in the first place. But anyway, we've made the mistakes twice, and now this is becoming the office. So this is going to be the office room. It's quite a great space. This is where, I don't know if you know, but Alex used to have like a TV wall here with loads of wooden planks. So it was a really cool wall. And then his TV here in this absolute mess. I mean, look at the mess. So I have some big plans for this room. I'm going very much for like a net-a-porter office vibe. White, bright light. I'm having like a big bookcase built into this alcove here. So this nice little drop back. I'm going to have like a big, kind of like a bookcase, like lots of gorgeous cubby holes built in here with a full wooden joinery piece with some cupboards down below that I can kind of store things away. It's all going to be built in. It's going to be obviously built in with cornice above here, because that's all been ripped off up there. So there'll be cornice up here that makes it built in. And obviously it'll be finished off with skirtings, so it'll look like it's part of the wall. And then on this side, from right to left, we're going to have a big desk. A big floating desk that'll be massive. Enough space for probably 3 people to sit, to be honest. But me and Alex will both have our own sections to sit. Have stuff above as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be really cool, really chic. Just everything that I've been after, to be honest. So I'm also going to get a new radiator in here, because it's one of the only rooms without a new radiator style, so we'll get like an old Victorian cast radiator in here again. Obviously doing the floor, I'm going to be using probably do project flooring again in here so it matches the other rooms, just so it all flows. And then I'll probably get the light switches and everything changed over to a brass. Oh, and then this is broken, this lamp, that needs completely going. So it's a big renovation. It's going to be really, really exciting. So yeah, I can't wait to kind of bring you along for those renovations. So it's like we're doing this up at the same time that we're also doing the Manchester apartment. So that's getting renovated at the moment. So there's a lot going on that I'm kind of in organising right now. It's all really exciting. I bought some new shoes. I thought you might like to see. I bought these little Saint Laurents. What do you think of these? Little slingbacks. So me, this like cool pointed toe but with a flat end on this. And this really cool brass finish over the toe. Patent. They look so cool with these trousers. In fact, let me put one on so I can show you. I think I'm going to keep them. Just thought they were really cool, really simple, so easy with a pair of wide legs like this. They're cool, right? Okay, I've just sold them to myself. Keeping these. I'll be completely honest with you. I've not been the happiest of bunnies recently. I think I'm just getting a little bit stressed with obviously the renovation of the other apartment and keeping up with work. Obviously doing this new office downstairs. There's just been a few things going on recently in terms of work that have been a little bit difficult that I have been struggling with. And honestly, one day down the line, I can't wait just to like fill you in on all these moments where I'm being truthful and let you know that I'm down, and I can't really tell you why, and you're probably like, oh, you know, it's such a flippant thing, and actually when I tell you why, like when I am able to open up about what I've been trying to do and the roadblocks that I've been coming up against, honestly I could write a book. I could write a book at this point about business and some of the things that have gone wrong. Like one day I'd love to be able to kind of talk about everything, because it would mean hopefully other people don't make it's not been my mistake. It's been oversights, I suppose, and bad judgments, and bad judge of characters, I suppose, that has led me to this point. And yeah, so I've been struggling with a few things. Like I say, I can't tell you about them right now, but just know one day I will, and I think then you'll understand where my head is at. Anyway, so I haven't been very happy recently. Just quite down, very, very, very stressed. So today has been a similar day, just feeling quite down. But I did have a fantastic meeting earlier with my team and talked through some things and felt a lot more perky. Also, I just want to give you an update, because I think sometimes it's nice when I do talk about products and things. I hate to only show you once and then be like, oh, Victoria never showed us that again. Let's just say, I'm gonna show you. Sorry, this is such a mess. Alex's toothbrush, the bed is just a total mess at the moment. This is just realistic. Under the bed here, just in this little spot, is where I keep whoops, my Dermalox Flex. If you saw this video a few weeks ago, by the way, this isn't an ad, by the way, I'm just letting you know. I'm just following up when this was an ad. This was an ad a few weeks ago. It's not an ad right now. This is just my personal opinion. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Obsessed with it. I use it 3 times a week. It's the best way for me to fall asleep, by the way. I set it up here. Set it up on my pillow, like this, and you like hook it all up, like this. I put it like this. So if you didn't see that vlog, this might look absolutely crazy, but anyway, it's a red light, LED red light. Sorry, this room is an absolute tip, isn't it? It's an LED red light machine. Yeah, I've been using it 3 times a week. I'm absolutely obsessed. I've noticed huge changes in my skin. When I sit under this for half an hour whilst listening to a podcast next to me, and often Bo will be snuggled up next to me, and I'm out 15 minutes and I'm out. And then after a while I have to get Alex to wake me up to be like, babe, it's finished now, like go put your moisturiser on and come back to bed. And it is just helping me fall asleep naturally. I'm much more chilled in the evenings. So yeah, just a little follow-up. Really obsessed with it. I do still have discount codes. Those discount codes I think just work forever, so I'll leave the discount codes down below if you do want to still get it. Like I said, this isn't an ad, it was an ad, but I'm just letting you know because some of you might be really interested. So I keep it underneath this part of my bed so I can just pull it out, put it on, put it back under before bed, and it's dead quick. It takes me 20 seconds to put it together. This is how my night's going to go. I'm probably going to do that in a little bit actually. However, first and foremost, I do have an ad to tell you about. I am going to watch a Sky film. This is a paid for advertorial. So as you know, every month I like to tell you about a brand new Sky cinema film that has hit Sky. I mean, there are so many benefits to being a Sky customer, but one of them is obviously Sky Cinema. And Sky create a lot of their own original films that all go onto Sky Cinema. But they also have all of the blockbusters on there. So as a Sky customer, you can get access to all of the blockbuster films, as well as all the Sky Cinema films, plus everything else that comes with Sky. I mean, Sky is so massive now. But Sky Cinema especially is brilliant if you're a movie buff. So I often like to tell you, hello Sky. I often like to tell you what I've been watching. So this is where we watch our shows and movies and everything else. At the moment, I'm just about to get onto Succession. I know I'm late to the game. I'm really late to the game. Also got my own playlist set up as well on here. So in here I've got a couple of things that just to remind me to watch, so I know where all my faves are, like True Blood, White Lotus, Last of Us, etc, etc. At the moment, I noticed they have a huge push on a few, oh my gosh, John Wick 4. Hell yes. That is one film I really want to watch, To Catch a Killer. At the moment, they've just uploaded Batman and Spider-Man collections, so you can click into these and they have all of the different Spider-Men all in one place. But they also have the entirety of the Batman movies all in one place. I'm gonna get in the bath, I'm gonna have like a little chilled night by myself, and then I am gonna go underneath my red light for the evening before tomorrow. Sorry, I've done a lot of talking in the past like half an hour. Tomorrow I'm hosting a lunch with Clay Depot, And unfortunately the train strikes, so a number of my girl mates aren't going to be able to make it because of the train strikes, which is really sad. So I think a couple of people have dropped out, so that's a real shame, but I'm still going to go in and hopefully have a fantastic lunch. I'm hoping not that many other people will drop out. We've got cars for everyone else, but obviously some people don't want to do a 2-3 hour car journey, which I completely understand. So yeah, so that's exciting. I don't know what I'm going to wear yet, but that's on the agenda for tomorrow. So yeah, it's 8 o'clock now, so I've got a couple of hours that I can just enjoy my evening with. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Crazy rush to try and get out the door this morning. Because of the train strikes, I have a car picking me up to take me to this Clé de Peau event. They're also taking the dog, and Alex is coming too because he's got an event later on. Most volumized lashes maybe ever. Just tried the new YSL Lash Clash mascara and it is pretty amazing. Yeah, really excited about this. This one has had a very comfortable journey in the car. Got the husband with me. He's on his way to a Leica event. And I am almost there. We're just in the middle of Hyde Park on our way to the Mandarin Oriental. Wish I brought a hairbrush. Rookie mistake. It looks so magnificent in here. This is honestly one of the most beautiful setups I think I've ever seen for an event. My Alex, my hot blend, she gives me the most perfect nails. Hi guys. So all of the guests have arrived. This is what we're celebrating today. The Rouge Cream Lipsticks launch tomorrow. So these are what I think I showed you these in Versailles. These are matte, satin, and also they also have the lip toppers as well in the range, which are the most incredible like gloss finish toppers. So these are all launching tomorrow. Also launching tomorrow is the brand new concentrated brightening serum. I mean, the bottles and the packaging are just absolutely divine. Just absolutely exquisite. All these beautiful people in one place. Feeling very, very lucky that so many people took the time out on such a crazy traffic and travel day and still made it here. Such an incredible group of ladies. I must say, I'm just so thrilled and just so proud to be able to host another Clé de Peau lunch.
It's such a pleasure to be in this gorgeous room with so many beautiful women. Our guest of honour is our stunning, radiant ambassador, Victoria McGrath. We're thrilled to have you here today, and we're so honoured to have you as an ambassador for our brand. The perfect embodiment, I think, of Clé de Peau beauté.
I'm so happy. Sarah is one of my besties, and she's flown all the way in from Copenhagen.
Had to be here for it.
This morning.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
What time did you get up this morning?
I got up. Well, British time 5 a.m.
My baby has arrived at the event. You are quite the hit, aren't you, my dear? My little tiny boy is quite the hit indeed. Hi guys. Let me pull you up a little bit. It's actually a Saturday. Very unlike me to film on a Saturday. However, I have somewhere to be, strangely, on a Saturday. I must admit, I don't often go out much, but me and Alex have been invited to an event this evening over at Inthefrow. It's like this incredible, massive manor house. They've completely renovated into... And honestly, I'm quite excited to see what it is, and I'll be able to tell you more about it when I've actually been. But what I have in my head is that it's been converted into a restoration hardware concept store / interior design consultancy space. I'm not too sure. And there's going to be restaurants there, bars. It's almost like somewhere, it's like a destination place now. I think it used to be like a wedding venue. I think it was so popular as a wedding venue, but it's been kind of rebought and now changed. We've been very kindly invited by the Restoration Hardware team tonight, so I'm so excited about it. But it's a Saturday night, it's a beautiful day though, it's an absolutely beautiful day, and I'm just gonna get ready with you. I do have some updates since the other day when I saw you, so I thought I'd just give you some updates. I literally just got distracted then and just started doing my makeup as I was just having a really quick phone call. So I've just put on a little bit of, well, it's actually a mix of the Kosas foundation with the Dr. Jart BB, because this is too dark and this is quite light. Although I currently have no tan on at all, which if I'd thought ahead, I definitely would have tanned up for this, because I'm thinking tonight of wearing, well, this tank with my green Chanel skirt suit. Right now, skirts are so on trend, and I'm really, really enjoying wearing skirts, and I've got two kind of midi skirts already in denim, and so I feel like tonight wearing my gorgeous Chanel skirt might be quite a nice little thing to wear. It just feels quite summery and fun, but still quite chic. So we'll see. When I'm all dressed up, I'll see how I feel. Anyway, updates for you. I don't think I told you about the Sky Cinema film that I watched in the end. So I watched To Catch a Killer. So in terms of like a small review of the film, let's just say it was even better than I expected. I was expecting something really good because I really like Shailene Woodley as an actress. Whilst this kind of genre, this very kind of like detective FBI genre, it's a genre I dabble in, but probably not my most watched kind of genre. I really, really enjoyed it. It felt very up to date with kind of the way the world is, and unfortunately. And that's what I suppose made it a little bit more interesting to watch, as it obviously comes from the perspective of the FBI and the police. And it's almost like a bit of a race of a few different teams to find who the killer is. I thought it was really beautifully shot. I thought the acting was really great. I thought that the script was good. Yeah, I thought there were some really fantastic scenes in it that I was like, that was really, really well shot. And overall, definitely would recommend. I've already told Rebecca, like, you guys would love this film. I mean, she loves an FBI film. But yeah, if you're into that kind of FBI perspective, they're trying to find someone who potentially is a threat, that sort of film, but done really, really well. So yeah, would definitely highly recommend. It's on Sky Cinema now. I wish I looked a little bit glowier. What could I add to add a bit more glow here? Maybe, do you know what? Maybe I'll add some, where is it? Tilbury Flawless Filter. Let's just add a bit of this over top. I just feel a little bit lackluster. My face is just a little bit dry right now. Laneige Cream Skin. And I'll just go back in with a brush, I think, and just try and wake the skin up a little bit. In honesty, I think my skin is a little lackluster at the moment, the past few days, mainly because I have been quite upset and not mentally in a great place. And it's honestly, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer in this video, because actually a couple of clips ago I was telling you how I wasn't great, and then something else happened and added to that. So I wasn't great the other day, and then on Thursday morning something happened, and I must admit it kind of sent me spiralling a little bit, unfortunately. I'm not really able to tell you what happened, but just know it's something business related, just some bad news about something. It just hit me particularly hard, and I just felt so like hopeless and not sure who to speak to, where to turn. And I was just sat in my car, because I just had a phone call in a car, and was just sort of sat there absolutely beside myself, just bawling my eyes out, in honesty. Like, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to ring. I didn't know who to speak to. I just felt completely like hopeless and alone, and like, because no one is going to be able to fix the issue but me. So that's why I was just sort of like, they don't teach you enough about business in school, and like learning on the go. I try my best, but sometimes I'm too naive to things, and you know, I make decisions that maybe they're too hasty, or maybe they're just not thought through enough, and then I come out on in this position where things don't quite go fully as I expected, and then I'm like, okay, what the hell do I do now? This was just one of those situations. Yeah, just felt extremely alone. Oh, I've put far too much on there. I know that a huge amount of people saw those stories, and I genuinely had thousands of messages, and my phone, my WhatsApp, I had so many people message me, which is absolutely unbelievable. Like, I genuinely didn't anticipate it and wasn't expecting it. More for like cathartic reasons. I just wanted to talk about how I was feeling openly, just to kind of get it out. And I'm just going to put on some of this NARS blush in Rush. Corals look best tonight. Yeah, because I didn't know who to speak to, and I felt so alone, and just like, this is going to take me to fix this problem, and like, what's the point in, you know, I don't know who to speak to that could even help me with this. That's why I thought I'll share this on social media, which isn't something I ever usually do, but yeah, that's just the place I was in. I almost just needed someone to confide in, and almost like, I guess in a way potentially it was a cry for help, but it wasn't. In the moment, it wasn't intended that way. That's consciously not what I was thinking. Thousands of people reached out. which is really quite something, and I feel so grateful. So if you're one of the people that did message me, like, thank you. And even if you didn't message but you were thinking of me, again, thank you. It's like this community we've built is really quite something, and then, to be honest, I could cry thinking about it now, but I literally can't, and I've cried so much. I can't because I don't want to ruin this makeup I'm trying to do, but I've also cried so much the past week, it's a little bit ridiculous, and I'm a little bit cried out now. Oh, that's nice. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Diamonds. No, I don't need pink. I just need browns. I think I just need browns here. Trench from VB. I am feeling a lot better. I've managed to slightly solve my issue. I mean, it's not just one issue. There's quite a few things going on currently that, you know, are quite private, and it all has just been adding up a little bit for me. Thursday was literally the straw that broke the camel's back for me. It was just one too many things just suddenly piled on. Yeah, I couldn't quite deal with it, to be honest, so that's why I was so upset about it. And to be honest, things don't often get to me that easily, but it's just been a lot recently, that's all. So yeah, so that's what happened, and I'm sure a lot of you were so lovely and concerned about it, so that's sort of what happened. But just now, I am honestly in such a better place now. I'm just going to go into Armani now, the Armani 20. I've used it so much that it's even rubbed off the colour. It's this kind of beautiful shade. Feeling a lot better now because I've slightly managed to fix a few things that were happening. Yeah, hopefully things will be better from here on. But truly, like, one day, like I said the other day, one day I'd love to be able to tell you about all the things that went on around this time, and just so you can understand where I'm at and why I reacted in such certain ways. And yeah, one day I'd love to open up about it because I think you'd be quite shocked, really. It's some of the shit. Anyway, this is VB Pecan, and a little bit here and here. I'm just doing my usual eye, guys. I mean, I don't often do anything different, do I? But when it works, it works. I'm sure that some people have something to say about it, but I'm not going to just do a silly fancy eye one day out of the blue. I kind of want to look my usual way. Anyway, also since we've seen you, we've had the guys come round again about the office. They came round yesterday to chat with us about the office and to do final measurements so they can go off and start creating the cabinet and the desk and getting all that all organised. So that's cool, that's all happening. And then I took the day off yesterday and drove to Nottingham to see my best mate Steph, because I just needed like a day just to chat to someone and just to get my feelings out, and like just to have like a confidant to speak to. I mean, it's wonderful having a husband to chat to, but you can't really beat your best girl mate to kind of put the world to rights with. So that's what I did yesterday. So I drove all the way there over to Nottingham to see Steph, and we had such a lovely day. Makeup by Mario, smoky pink. Overlining as ever. Honestly, the magic of overlining. It's just the easiest way to make your lips look enormous. Like, my lips look twice the size now than they were. And they're not perfect, I've not done a very good job. But I overline and I connect the Cupid's bow a lot more, a lot higher. It just gives me such fuller lips. I just really love it. I know it's not for everyone, but I just really like how that looks on me. For Lancome 250 to the middle. Pretty. It's nice. YSL Lash Clash mascara. This is some good stuff, guys. If you like really oversized lashes, like really volumized lashes, look no further than this. Not joking here. It's unreal. I just filmed a TikTok for YSL for this mascara, and I was like, wow, like one coat is enough, but in that TikTok I did 2 coats and they were like absolutely enormous. Like the volumizing effect is huge. That's one coat and they're just like, whew. These lashes are a little more sensitive, so let's see how they go. I mean, it's doing pretty good. They're like thick and fanned and volumized. The NARS, no, it's in blonde, cool. Let me get my brows done and I'll come back. I really need to hurry up a little bit. A quick corral of the hair. I'm going to add, so this is the new Laurent Oil for Choice oil. It's a treatment oil, so you can put this like on your scalp. It's got rosemary oil, which is known for like amazing hair growth. A lot of the girls that have been using this have been finding little baby hairs growing from this. But it's also got jojoba oil and argan oil, so it's very kind of nourishing if you want to use it as a treatment oil. You just drop through all of your scalp in a few different places, give it a good massage, leave it overnight, then give it a wash out in the morning, and just to give your hair a treatment, hair and scalp a treatment. But equally, I really like it to add as a finishing oil. I've re-curled my hair here like a couple of times over, so it gets that point, the hair, where it needs a wash and it's starting to look a little bit dry. So I like to put a little bit through the ends just to help tame a bit of the hair through. So I've just done that. And then I'm going to use some of Larry's, I don't know where the top of this is gone, Social Life for Your Cream Hair, which is my hair saviour, as you know. I'm just going to put it through all the flyaways and just help to just manage that shape a little bit, as well as these front bits. It just really tames everything back into place. So it's my secret weapon. Okay, nice. I think this is tonight's outfit. I'm going to go with the Chanel jacket, cute little tank, Chanel skirt, Chanel jacket, this is like the two-piece suit, just with a really simple white tank tucked in. And then I think I'll also go for my YSL heels to go with it, to kind of keep it a bit more neutral toned, I think. Or maybe for a change, I could go for my Renes and go for a little bit of sparkle to mix it up a little bit. I just really wish that this tank was tighter. I need this in a bodysuit, don't I? I am officially ready for the evening. I've gone for my huge Chanel vintage earrings. These are the ones I got from Susan Caplan. And then I've gone for, I need to get this, I've got like a little bit of dirt here, I need to get typing on this quickly. I've gone for my Altuzarra top because this is a body and that tank was annoying me how it kept riding up, whereas this will stay put and look seamless. So my Altuzarra bodysuit into the full Chanel suit. And then for bag, I've gone for this beautiful Bulgari. And then for shoes, I'm wearing my Rene Caovillas. So it's just something a little bit sparkly and a little bit fancy. That's the idea. So look at the evening. I don't know who we think we are going out on a Saturday night like this, husband. We don't often do things like this, do we?
Go out.
Oh, it is bright. Yeah, we don't go out very often in this kind of capacity to like events. And also, I think the reason is this.
Oh, you idiot.
That is a risky biz manoeuvre, running across a flipping roundabout. Wowza. What's different is that we don't go to events in a car usually like this, but the fact that this is an event in the Cotswolds means that we can drive there, which is quite nice. It's so bright. Would it leave me alone, please? So we're just having a little drive. We're just going to be out a couple of hours and go along to this lovely event. Hopefully see some beautiful restoration hardware pieces that we fall in love with and can buy for our new office. That would be nice. Mum and Dad's little night out. Alex looks so handsome. Is this your Dior or
This is
the Dior? Your Dior denim jacket, pair of chinos, some cute little shoes, and I'm in my Chanel. All Chanel'd out. There's going to be a few different food and drinks places. There's like a Bellini stand and all sorts. Obviously I'm driving home, so I can probably have the tiniest bit of something at most. But you can enjoy yourself, husband. Really lovely Saturday evening. We're following the signs. Following this truck. Following the truck. It is real busy. Real busy. Good morning. Well, that was an utter fail at the RH event. I'm so sorry. I was quite overwhelmed by the scale and size of the place and how beautiful everything was. And so I was just taking pictures, and I had a wine in one hand, I had a camera in one hand, well, I had a phone in one hand. Sorry, before I put it away. Clé de Peau UV Protective Cream is like my SPF of choice right now. I'm absolutely in love with it. Yeah, so I was trying to obviously enjoy the event, have a wine, take pictures of things, and so in honesty I completely forgot to vlog. I now kind of understand a little bit more about the event, which I'm really glad about, and I didn't quite understand fully before entirely the full purpose of the event. The purpose of the event is that Restoration Hardware, otherwise known as RH, for the past 11 years, I didn't realise they'd rebranded, but anyway, it's now known as RH. It's an interiors company from America, like incredible interiors company. They're launching their UK site this week. So this week that you watch it, they're launching their UK site, which is really big news for anyone that really follows interiors and things, because honestly their interiors are so unique in the market, and the UK market doesn't really have any stores that produce interior pieces and furniture like RH. And so there's been so many times where I've just stumbled upon an RH piece and been like, great, well I can't ever get that because customs and shipping charges into the UK would be absolutely mad, so we've just not been able to get it here. Anyway, they're launching up this week, which is dead exciting. So especially at the moment with me designing Fro Studio, and I'm currently doing the office downstairs. Quite exciting actually. Then yesterday I had a wonderful day in the garden. We both spent the day in the garden. We sanded and re-oiled our huge dining table outside, our huge outdoor table, and we cleaned out the water fountain, which was just a mess. So we've done that. I even cleaned out the Dyson vacuum, like cleaned out the product that cleans everything else. How beautiful, by the way, are these new Dior packaging. It's absolutely beautiful with this bronzer inside. I'm going into London to get a number of different treatments done today. But I'm starting off with a Pilates class. I'm gonna go get a coffee or a shake, and then I'm gonna walk it over to L'Atelier Aesthetics, which is the place that I go to have all of my peels and laser done. I mean, they do so much. And they also do like Elemis facials there now, but they also do like acid peel facials. Like they literally do everything. Even more so now than when I first started going to them. Anyway, so I'm going there today because there's a number of things I'd like to get done. I really want to try Profilo. Thinking of having a peel as well because my skin's just feeling a little bit funny at the moment. A little bit blocked up. And I also have a number of veins, like little thread veins on my legs that I want to get zapped off. I had it done a couple of years ago and I've never needed it done since, so I'm going to go back and get that done. So yeah, so it's just a few things really. Just want to get myself feeling amazing for summer. Thought a lot of you might find it quite an interesting process when I use the Armani blush in 51. A little touch of pink. Yeah, I figured a lot of you might find it quite interesting to kind of see what I get done, just in case you were interested. So I know when it comes to beauty treatments, it's such a minefield. Like there's still so many things that even I haven't tried, and I'm in the industry, you know. So for anyone who isn't really in the industry and kind of watches it, I can't imagine how confusing it must be when it's like, well, what can I have done for this and what do I have done for this? Like, it confuses me, so it must confuse you guys as well. So I just like to show you these things now and again, just in case you're like, oh, I've been wanting that done too. This is where I can go, and this is what the treatment's called. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop wrapping up, and I will see you in London. Right, okay guys, let me fill you in quickly. So I am looking very shiny and my face is very numb right now. I'm about to try Profilo for the first time. Emma and Duncan have told me it's a really fantastic way to get like super hydration, plumped up skin, but it takes a couple of injections in the skin and then the Profilo's injected, is that right, Emma? Okay, and then it just injects the Profilo and then does that just like ooze its way into the skin.
Ooze, that's a nice way of putting
Yeah.
it. Exactly that.
In a few days, maybe I'll have more plumped, hydrated skin. It'll just look like juicy. And then we're gonna do some vein zapping.
Your favourite colour?
My favourite. Do you know, it's been years though since I did it.
I know, when was that? When was the last time?
I would say it was at least 3.
During lockdown?
Maybe even 4 years. At least 3 years. And they've not come back until only recently, and I've noticed a big load of them have like come up. I wondered if maybe I've had baths too hot.
Oh, really?
And they've come up. Yeah, I'm really bad for that. I like a boiling hot bath. But I reckon that's what I've done. You'll see it in a minute. I've brought some shorts to put on.
Good.
So that we can just get the legs out and you can like zap, 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 zap,
And you know what it
zap.
looks like afterwards, though.
Yeah. My face feels so funny.
Yeah.
Is it moving properly?
Feel numb as well.
No, not my lips. No,
Sometimes
just
it kind of disperses. And
does it
yeah.
over your lips? No, no, my lips feel fine, but it's just these bits are really tingly. Cabinet here. By the way, look how beautiful it is in here now. It's just so gorgeous the way they've designed it. This cabinet, I've ordered one of these, or very, very similar, for the new apartment in Manchester. This super retro style. It's such a famous style of cabinet, and I love it. And they have it here. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Oh, Emma, I also, before I go, I need to buy all of my Illumier bits again as well. I just realised what you've got.
What?
This.
Oh yeah, do you take it?
Yes.
Oh.
Every day it's my saviour.
So we're really good friends with the owner. So
Are you?
yeah.
Are you joking? I'm absolutely obsessed with it.
Where do you get it?
Amazon or Dalesford.
We'll do the Profilo as per the usual Profilo.
Okay.
It's just I won't put quite as much because you don't really need. You know, your jawline is fabulous.
Okay.
So I'll put a smaller amount here than I
Okay.
would normally. So we're just going to put one here, okay?
Well done, giving a very nice face. You okay?
Yeah, it's kind of fine at first, and then the more it goes in, it's like
the stretch.
get it
Yeah,
out.
the stretching of the skin.
Anyone just here? Sorry, well done. That was excellent.
Oh wow! Do I look like I've been bee stung?
Yeah, essentially, it's exactly what you look like. And that's sort of that's how you meant to look.
I'm gonna look absolutely mad going home, aren't I?
A little bit. Even though the lumps are maybe there, the redness goes away really quickly.
Actually, Emma reckons it's not that bad. I feel like it's all oozing in nicely.
Oozing in?
Yeah. It's funny, like the one that was in my cheek area, I can almost feel this ball of the Profilo, almost like a little hamster. Do you know like hamster story?
Can you feel that?
No, it's kind of got.
Going
I
down.
can still feel a little bit, but nowhere near as big. So it must just be nicely oozing into the skin now, which is great. So now we're moving on to, is it laser zapping?
It's called Thermovane.
Thermovane.
It uses radio frequency.
Right. Okay guys, so Emma's just finished up on my legs, zapping all of those veins. It's looking so much better already. But I mean, how long do you think it takes until those little scratch marks go?
I feel like with you it was a little bit longer than usual last
Yeah.
time. Some people it's about a week. I feel like it was a couple of
weeks
Yeah.
with me. But that's why you've got to make sure you plan ahead of time and just don't. Thing is though, you know, I could probably go out with shorts on and just not care. It's more like going to events, you don't want to have
That's
little
it.
veins.
Yeah.
But honestly, the difference it makes.
Bit of fake tan and
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I've had that done. I've had my Profilo done. That is settling in really amazingly. Like you can barely tell that I've had it done now. So now, lastly, we're going to move on to a peel. Okay, so Emma now uses a new brand that she loves for the peels. What's it called?
Mesoacetic.
Ooh, okay.
So it's from Spain. This is the sort of equivalent. That's 30% lactic acid.
Okay.
But there's loads of different ones. So we've got the TCA, which is the peely one. So one day, not today.
Okay. So that's the one that is really,
Yeah.
really peely.
That's more stay at home for a couple of days while your
Face.
just comes off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Had that before once.
yes.
Yeah,
Hydrating.
just something that's
Yeah.
hydrating and radiant and just helps.
Yeah, we'll do the lactic acid.
Okay.
See what you think.
Lovely. It's not bad, is it, that? Oh, it's gone out my cheeks now too.
There's no like big, maybe a little bit there.
Yeah, just a little bit, and a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
So this is where I get this incredible cleanser from. So Emma always has these in stock, the Zedo Skin Health the exfoliating cleanser. I've been out with this for about a month and I've noticed a difference. I'm obsessed with it, and it comes in minis. Is this a new thing, the minis?
It's an old thing, but they just never ever have them in stock.
Really?
So I've only just managed to get my hands on them.
I'm so glad, because these are
Love it.
massive, but
Like
for
the gym and
travel,
travelling,
they're so
yeah.
big. So this is amazing. And then Emma has also mentioned that I should maybe start using the Aqua Infusion mask. It's like a hyaluronic mask for maybe like overnight, did you say?
Yeah, I mean, you can put it on like a mask and wash it off after like 10-20 minutes. But if your skin agrees with it, you can put it on all night, sleep in it, and just wash it off in the morning.
Just for extra hydration.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Perfect. Thank you so much.